down.
Yeah, let's just cover that fucking plot hole with big ass fucking cardboard pieces. Just not even concrete. Just cover it. That it's not there if you can't see it. Jesus. Okay.
No. If you need to puke, there's a bag you can find somewhere.
Imagine there's like a fucking thing of duct tape on the wall with just like
Yeah.
Sharpie written on it that says plot armor.
These guys within a matter of weeks can use can take a single rod of alien metal, replicate it, melt it down, make it into other things, etc. But their planes are this shabby.
Yes, their planes are,
Like they said,
relics.
you gotta remind yourself where you
kinda
come
like-
from, your humble beginnings.
It's kind of like in Civ when Brian learns how to fly before he knows how to make the wheel, because he just did the tech tree like that, right, Brian?
Is that possible?
Yes,
It is.
Oh
Certainly is.
god.
Because
Planes
on
and
the-
bombing
on
people
the-
before I knew what a wheel was.
Correct. On the tech tree, technically flight is not in the same tech path as the wheel, so he just
That's brilliant.
never learned how to make the wheel, which I'm not sure how he made landing gear for the planes, but
It's new
It's
technology.
just skis. Everything's just skis,
Unfortunately,
man.
Vash gets violently ill and
All you
is
need-
incapacitated.
Is rockets and skis. That's all you need.
Look, we know you're trying to correct a real problem here. You have a incredibly high demand to create new planes to refuel your old planes that are flying in the air. So you're just constantly trying to produce things to put more fuel into
Wow.
that are just constantly
so
fueling
fucking
themselves. It's an
dumb.
exponential problem.
All right.
it's so dumb.
All right.
Also,
so
can we talk about if
Oh, yes.
your canonical thing for why why Dave isn't here and Vash isn't is because he's just sick as shit?
Mhm.
Is it like canon at this point that Vash just has motion sickness? 'Cause the amount of
this
time
is-
we've been on
yeah.
like art or a
It's not even
vehicle or
just
a
motion
flying ship.
sickness. It's just the fact that he always gets sick. Like, what was it? Like, fucking before we went into the mines, he got the runs from something and spent an entire battle in an outhouse while we fought undead fucking spirits, undead
Yes.
T-Rex, that dragon thing that fucking Miko's got tied up.
I don't know.
And
that
it
could be-
also the first time you came to town. So.
Listen, this would
You
be
know-
a hell of a plot twist. Vash has like a disease or something that's killing him.
No.
Yeah,
So what's
Yeah.
happening
Take
is
the joke, turn it into canon.
Yeah, it's gonna be he has a xenomorph inside of him. It's ready to go. So
Oh,
Vash
yeah?
doesn't understand that he's feeling excruciating amounts of guilt for his non-committal attitude towards all of his previous life partners, and it's just tearing away at him and developing a supernatural ulcer that is just causing him the most severe sicknesses.
I feel like we have to remind Vash or Dave to watch the video at the beginning, at least, just for this part.
Hold on. Hold on. Wasn't the first time we said he got sick was on the original ship?
On the boat to this
On the
place.
original
We'll be
ship.
back in 5 minutes or so.
Oh, was it really on the original plane? coming
Yeah,
down?
but see, the thing is, he was sick because he drank too much, and we said that. But didn't he also
Oh.
Didn't he also canonically, in that instance with drinking, make out with
Yeah.
Acretia?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Acretia's got like an inky, slimy monster. Like we don't know what the fuck. Did Acretia give him a disease?
It's hard
No,
to
no,
say.
we all know what happened. Inky's already violently evacuated himself from a man's inside. So, yeah, no, that explains everything.
What
I
if
didn't know
there's a
that.
piece? Yeah. What if there's a piece of Inky inside of Ash, and that's why
I
he's
could
just
believe it.
violently getting ill?
Yeah.
And this comes. Oh man.
Well,
You
it was
get like
nice
a
knowing
half-
Vash.
You get like a
Alright.
half Vash, half.
Somebody has to
Benedict
send him.
monstrosity.
Somebody has to send Vash a
So the
message.
plane lands. It's about
You need-
6 p.m. Okay. You're all up here at the top. So that's Vash, Ansev, and Kaji.
One
And the
final
rest
joke
of
about
you-
Vash's sickness.
The rest of you are going to arrive in about 2 hours. So we'll start with these people.
Yeah, because we took the ground route.
Yes.
So, my
Because-
last joke about Vash. Vash is pregnant. We should celebrate.
Oh, okay, okay.
Did I hear gender reveal party?
I
Time to
suppose
start
so.
Start a forest fire, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Well, there is a forest up here on this sacred hill here by the airfield.
Oh, it's a sacred. It's the perfect place for a gender reveal. It really. is.
Mhm.
All right. Vash, feeling sick as he is, he's going back to the only place he knows where he can stay, the Doom Cult Temple. All right.
After everything, that's the only place he thinks he can go.
Should go back to the Ruby Caress and fall into the nightmare again.
Oh yeah, you could go straight back to the Ruby Caress immediately. Find out what happens there.
Did we not like cleanse that place? Is it still corrupted?
I don't know. You'll have to stop by and check it out.
Remember, we got teleported to a cave and we really never came to look.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
plot point. Okay. All right. Well, I guess
All right.
I know where we're going.
So, what are Ansev and Kaji gonna do?
So Ansa will basically look at the opportunity here, and he's finally saying, "Finally, some moment of opportunity to rest." And he looks around and basically takes a breather. Now I can go back to my projects, and he starts moving away to go to the Techno Union. So
Okay. And Kaji.
he's a BRB.
Okay. Kaji's we're gonna get to later. All right. So War and
James
It
Bond.
would be
James
Wars,
Bond.
James, and
and Brosius, who
James
I haven't put onto this.
I was gonna say
thing.
Brosius is there too.
Brosius needs to exist. Yes.
Sure
Oh,
do like
yeah.
my grappling hook leash thing.
You
for
don't
this.
have James Bond without his partner.
All right. There we go. So you all arrive around the same time. Okay.
Okay.
Zocho's here, and
Who the fuck's Socho?
this guy, and then her. She showed up. Okay. These are the Hunters Association people. Obviously, they're going to the Hunters Association. They're all taking off.
Did any of them try to make small talk with War on the trip?
Yeah, yeah.
War ignored them the entire time.
Okay, just so you're like, Zocho was really trying to be your friend. You know, he was like, let's talk about how cool killing shit in the woods is. You know, no, okay,
War coughs. Robotically.
all right.
I was gonna say, does War cough? Does he have a respiratory system?
Well, they're going up. They're taking them away. All right. Where War wants to go when you get to town?
Where did this Emberstone need to be delivered?
Oh, that's a good point. So in the waterfront district, there is a facility. Let's go see if we can have a look at it. If I added it to here like I thought I did. Yeah.
See gray.
Right. Oh, there's fog on this scene. Okay, let me clear that out.
That's awkward. Zoomed in. Yo, that's sick. All those falling stars? Fuck, we're gonna die.
Yeah, this
It's
is
actually pollution, and it's just beautiful pollution.
yeah, it's beautiful pollution. This is the Emberstone Refinery and Power Plant facility.
Alright, so that's where War would head off first. I assume Brosius and James Bond would also be delivering their
Right,
loot.
and the plane is going to be unloaded by people, so the party didn't have to do that. But yeah,
So, I mean, War would, dump his load off, check in with whoever needed to be checked in there.
Mhm.
Find a place to stable the Omegapede, and then
Right.
he'd go talk to the Dawn.
Okay. So the stable is up here. It's Hanvi's fine, furry, and feathered friends, and Doyo Hanvi will take care of your Omegapede for 10 silver.
Yeah,
10
sure.
silver for a day, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then,
And then after that, sick ass grappling hook maneuvers to the Dawn.
all right. You get a call on your like radio, your the Eladri device. Okay.
Mid-flight Spider-Man style, answer that shit.
All right. It's like and by the way, everyone who has one of these devices is getting the same call. Okay.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah,
It is. Hey, just heard you got back into town with that Emberstone. That's going to really do us a lot of good here. The town council would like to meet to thank you tomorrow. So, just show up. They want to see you.
Noted.
All right.
Click.
Then that's that. Okay. So we're gonna go see the Don. I have the Don's map still, I think. I think I didn't break it. Okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty Dawn-like. Damn,
Well,
appreciate
I deleted this character of the Don, but
The
I added
Don
him back
himself.
in. I did add him back in. So let's see if I have him again. Here he is. Okay. And down here, all these people are gone.
Is that War's old art? Is that why there's a question mark there?
That's correct. That's War's old art.
War Beeg.
All right. So when you arrive at the manor, Renov moves forward to meet you. Let's see if I have somebody else who should be here.
There's an NPC chick that I went to save. Don't know if she's gonna be here or not. But I do know that she was.
She came on the plane. Yeah, she's here. So let's get her. She's here. And the one.
So just to recap, I think I went to save her because she might have relevant information as to where Rose went.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So she's in a meeting right now with the Don, and you can come in. You're like, part of that, so you're invited back. Okay.
Is that like, oh no, anime shopkeeper looking chick?
Oh, that is okay. That is Sister Annika, who is the new Hagendare person in charge of the merchant district.
Gotcha.
Okay. She used to be the weapons shop person before you joined the party.
Was she the one I bought the thing from? My mall?
If you bought it in town, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure we went shopping.
Yeah.
Cool. Just checking, sorry. Continue.
Master, war has returned. War never changes.
You're
War
not allowed to talk
size
anymore.
Exponential dread.
Alright, L has officially decided they don't want to DM for us anymore.
Oh no.
Their privileges have been revoked.
All right. Good job. I heard it was more complicated than we originally had thought it would be.
That would be quite the understatement.
So, Triss tells me my daughter is starting some kind of a, I don't know, rebel movement, terrorist movement. Ugh. Well, this doesn't change much from my point of view. I still want her brought back alive. But it may be more difficult this way.
Well, once I have an understanding of the enemy's number and movements, I can devise a plan of sorts to work on this. I will procure non-lethal methods.
She said it was called the Eminence of Flame. I would suggest looking into that. And of course, there's the address in Nidir City.
That's the capital, right?
Yes. I will have a plane ready for you to leave after you're rested and when you're ready to pursue that.
More loose ends to tie up, and I think I'll be capable of.
Is there anything else that you found worth discussion?
I'll be honest, I don't remember everything that was
Fair. Let's
I'll
see.
definitely explain like the battle with the angel, how it all kind of went down, the experiences in the Nightmare Realm and stuff. Let's see.
Ooh,
Thank you
that's
for those items that I got. Right. Instead, you are looking at those memory crystals, right?
I'm not
Yeah,
there
well,
at the right moment, but I do
No, I
have.
know, but I forgot that I had taken those into my inventory because I never like jotted it down per se.
Mhm.
so. From what I'm understanding, the lower levels of the mines are perhaps unsalvageable.
You would need quite a formidable force. I would say at minimum 10 of me.
Ugh. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll block it off for now.
Understandable. Out of game.
Yes.
Can't remember if he was going to reward me with information about my goal or if he'd already given that to me.
He told you a few things, but I think he can give you a little bit more. So did you have a question, first of all? I mean, I can just say something, but if you know what you're after, that's better.
I mainly just want to know where I can start to start, converting Uncle Koro's head.
Okay. Um,
That's step one.
when you were last here, you mentioned this, and I did have some of my men look into it. There was a necromancer who lived in the waterfront district, and this is the address. She's no longer with us, but you might still find something there worth your time.
Understood.
So
I will invest.
Renov hands you a folded piece of paper with an address. Okay.
Well, I believe that as per our agreement, our business is concluded. Now that I am no longer a member of the Ohare, if you need to do business with me, I'm sure you'll find a way. It was good working with you, Don. And War gives a silent nod and, gets ready to turn off and leave.
I'll be in touch. If not for anything but old time's sake. And he smiles.
War lets off a sort of chuckle, like a little.
All right. Okay. And then you're just gonna head out?
Yeah. I don't think it's necessary to roleplay or anything, but I'll go pick up my
Nope.
gun from the Techno Union.
Yep,
and-
you will get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's cut back over to the city map. We're gonna do whatever James Bond is up to.
Is Kaji back? We skipped over Kaji because he had.
He's not back.
No,
Ryan's not back.
I've been here. I just
Oh, you been here?
Oh,
Oh,
you are?
taking
Okay.
care of
yeah,
things,
yeah.
and I was just being
He
silent.
said he was only going to be a few
Yeah.
minutes, so I figured.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
he didn't
so
respond back.
I guess we'll get to Kaji then.
No,
Alright.
you could do James. I'm still looking over stuff on my end.
Sure.
Oh
Okay.
shit, I was too. That's why I was saying go to Kaji.
All right.
Okay, it's fine.
We're-
I'm
we're
good.
Gonna, we're gonna do Brosius then. Fine.
Yeah.
All right. So
Um,
as I recall, did Brosius start building a gym here, or was that like you guys left town before that even happened? I know
no,
he. I know he.
the first gym was in the capital there.
Okay, so there's not one here. All right.
No.
So Brosius
So,
Brosius wants to start a gym here. So
Okay.
he's
I'm gonna be honest. I will help Brosius out with that. James Bond, before he went to go meet up with the rest of the group, helped everyone. Or kind of met with the people he wanted to meet with. I think so. I don't really
Okay.
have any do like anything.
So I guess the first place you went is you went to the processing plant and got rid of the Emberstone. Yeah.
We
okay.
did.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you had
we did?
Emberstone too. You all had Emberstone
Oh,
on your
okay.
card. Okay. And then I guess he's gonna go find an appropriate building to turn into a gym.
You're okay. I mean, James is Brosius's sugar daddy at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So
Okay,
I'm
so the
just
two of you go, you're gonna do this business. And then afterwards, you going back to the Doom Cult? Or do you want to stay somewhere else? Or do you want to get in touch with anybody else? Remember, you all have, well, you actually, if you want to get back in touch with them, you probably should go to the Doom Cult.
I did promise what's her name I would
You have
check
somewhere
on.
else to check on? Who are you checking on?
I did promise one of the. I forget. I always forget their names.
Sister
one of the
Ilga, probably.
Yes, I promised Sister Ilga that I would check on whoever the other one is that went into the mine, and everyone says is evil.
Okay,
So
so you're gonna tell her about that?
I'm
Oh,
probably
Rachel,
gonna
yeah.
find her and pull her
Okay.
aside to a private area and just tell her what I learned.
So, was she even a real person? Was she just always a mask? Well,
I think that every persona, every mask we put on is a little bit of ourselves inside of it. I can't pretend to understand what of her was real and what was true. But I'm sure something was. If that
yes.
gives you any comfort.
Well, she's gone off to the infinite void now, I suppose. And then she sort of just looks up for a second and says, well, we're going on a great pilgrimage. I've had a vision, and the time has come. All the believers will be gathering their things, and we'll be leaving as soon as we're all ready.
I see. Well, I wish you luck.
You would be welcome to come with us.
I think I have a pilgrimage of my own I must go.
Uh,
In it. So perhaps our paths will cross again.
And then she says, "Oh, the Techno Union wanted me to give you this device." And she
The
hands
union
you,
wanted her to give me something.
yes,
Okay.
she hands you a communications device called the
Is it a cell
Aladri.
phone?
Yeah,
Oh.
it kind of is. It's kind of a remote control, or it's kind of a
Like
walkie-talkie
I
slash
was gonna
cell
say it's
phone.
like a radio
Yeah,
type.
it's a radio. Okay. Because I realized you didn't have one.
I did not. Oh, does everyone have one of these?
Yeah,
See, I
everyone
didn't
else
even know.
has one.
I,
They've all
as a
been
player, didn't even
they've
know
all been
everyone had.
shit talking you on that channel, and you just didn't know.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
the second he gets it, he just hears Ward in the car. Man, that guy's a fucking twat.
So, can I just assume that my radio is also Brosius's radio? So anytime someone wants to talk to Brosius, I have to give him mine. That would be
Sure.
funny.
Yeah, because
Yep.
she didn't have two. Okay.
I did actually just think of something that maybe James would have as an objective, and
Yes.
that's figuring out where Onsev went,
Oh.
because
Well,
I
you'll have to
know
call him
that
on the radio.
I know that Onsev was really into when I left was really into the dragon religion stuff and if you recall, one of the things I made sure to take when I went to the dragon temple, and it was
Uh-huh.
like looted and shit, the one thing no one took were the books, the vast
Right.
amount of religious texts and stuff. So I have those at the gym in
In the capital.
in the secret room of the Capitol. So I'd probably want to let Onsev know that I have a small religious library for him to check
Okay.
out.
You can
What?
radio that information
Yeah, I
across.
guess I'll use the radio and ask Onsev where he is. Ask if we can catch up.
Basically, you can hear some like sounds in the background of like maybe some tinkering is basically some screwdriver going shh, but you basically say, "Hello, this is Ansev speaking."
Hey, Onsev, I think I'm using this thing right. I just got it. James, so hey, I have some interesting info I want to discuss with you. Where are you right now?
Currently in the techno union, trying to finish some business over here. Might be a little bit. I'm pretty busy right now, but what's up?
I have I have some info you might be interested in. Why don't you meet me at, and I'm gonna think of the whatever that one bar was that had like figures of us in it.
A bloated toad.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. I'm gonna tell him to meet me there when he's free.
Sounds good, James. When I get a chance, I'll go over there immediately.
Okay.
Cool. And then
Right,
Brosius
and-
can go do whatever. I'm out.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Brosius has wandered off. We don't know what he's doing. He's in Nebula Land. Okay.
Open eye.
Let's go into the food cart, obviously. Okay. Kaji, what are you doing? Or Brian, are you back? Actually.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm
Are you ready
going
to?
to head to the area with the Spirit Watcher?
Okay. So, heading down that way. All right. It's quite a walk.
That's fine.
Yep. You get
That
out
could,
there
be the
through the
time frame that
forest.
everyone else was going through.
Exactly. Okay. And you arrive at Tazale's hut. You feel that you feel more welcome here. Like your presence is not rejected as it was the first time the party came. Like everything is the trees, there's nothing hostile about them. Okay.
Yeah.
So you come to her hut
Is she home?
and
Am I able to
yes,
speak with her?
she's standing there. She's Kaji, I sensed you're coming.
Guljaga Urbek. Greetings.
Greetings. So
Urbek Deka Jokna Gulstraga. I have come to realize that the spirits around here are much different from where I'm from. Loshan ni Rakdek Erbek. And this has made me realize how little I know. So I bow my head to you. Please, teach me the spirits of these lands.
All right, and then she'll begin telling you. So, long, long ago, it is said that the spirits were friends and allies to the mortals, but since the collapse, they can only be said to hate us for the most part. And only a spirit binder is able to use them for our purposes. These are the arts that were passed down to me as my lineage of spirit binders began with the great shaman Andvari, whose ring was so kindly returned to me by Vash. She holds out her hand.
Does she show an indication for me to do anything at this point? Because if not,
No.
I would just be sitting and listening diligently.
So, we don't know what created this change, but it is said that the cauldron is something of a shelter. This great ring of mountains that surrounds our land protects us from the spirit's wrath, at least at its most full extent. Beyond the cauldron, there's nothing that protects anyone from the spirits. And this is why very few survived out beyond this region. Or so it is said. Those who have the art of spirit binding, we live alone, lonely existence. People fear us because the spirits they know to destroy. Hmm. What are the spirits of your land like?
From where I'm from the plains to the trees, everything has a spirit walking with, hand in hand, living amongst us, guiding and helping where they can. There was no
Yes.
wrath, there was no rage. They were there as guidance.
Yes, this sounds like the way it was long, long ago here. I'm afraid I don't have all the lore that we could be useful.
Its
But
lore is, you speak of, is nice. But I wish to learn how you go as a spirit binder. For I am a spirit shaman, using and fighting alongside the spirits, not so much binding them to my will. If I am to deal with angry and powerful spirits, I must learn the ways of this land.
all right, and she acknowledges this, and then she'll just begin teaching you, and there'll be a whole training montage there. All right, so
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's the song you
Down
pick? Damn it.
business. Oh, I was gonna go with Mega Man had you.
all right. Oh my God, why do we have two
Giant
answers on this
tiger,
map?
but
What's going on?
It's a clone. It's the one that's still in the mines that come out, got out, and it's like the dark version just chilling there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I
actually,
drew the wrong icon for James Bond, I think. Okay.
somehow got out. Didn't we like specifically murder the Onsev one like cold-bloodedly?
There's
We
still
didn't
one.
we
Yeah,
execute him?
there was another one. In like another
So there were
room.
2 Onsev clones?
Yes, there were.
Could easily have been.
Because I'm pretty sure Vash, like, executed him in the back of the head. So
All
Oh,
right.
you did probably kill both of them because there was one before then. Then yeah.
So the next day rolls around, I guess, and there's this. That there's this meeting at the city council headquarters. Okay, which is said to be it's in the trade district, and uh, Zocho is here to guide you there, so he'll take you to the building. You've never been to it.
Yes, I have.
You have actually. Nobody else has.
I'm already there. I'm on the rooftops.
All right, you're already there. Okay, so this building was formerly the trade district headquarters for the Hagendare Syndicate, and now it's been repurposed as the city council headquarters. All right, is everybody going? Oh wait, Vash is too sick. And Ansev is really wrapped up in his research, so he doesn't make it. And we'll just move everybody else there. How's that? Is that okay? Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry, what's happening? I'm
The
sorry.
the meeting at the city council.
Being
Oh,
celebrated for
nothing I know
saving
about.
everything.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, technically he wouldn't know because he got his box after.
Yeah,
So,
I have
Vash
no
told
idea
him.
what's happening.
Vash told him in between
Okay.
being sick.
Vash did?
Yeah.
Opens that bathroom door. Go to the place.
All right. So here we are at the city council meeting. Next matter of business. I'd like to. Blake Burnside is speaking. He's
Which
here.
one was Birdside?
This guy. He's from the Techno Union.
Okay, that's
You have seen him. He was Master Blaster's apprentice, but now he's representing the Techno Union to the city hall. Okay.
So does that mean that what's his name is here? The dude who was definitely not just a mouthpiece for the Explorers Guild?
Yeah, Ezereth is here in the back.
That's right, Azareth. That's right. And then
Dak
he
the
was
Hammer is here. Lakavisi is here. And Sister Annika is here. And then there's a figure lurking in the back.
at the very least I know Azareth, is that his name?
Yeah, he's right here.
I know he likes me, or at least he should.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. James, Kaji, good to see you.
Should we wait for Ansev?
This is the Techno Union dude? Who says this?
This was, the Techno Union dude said that, sure. And
Well, see, I'm asking because
Ezereth also.
I don't think I'm surprised the Techno Union dude remembers my name. Because I tried to do my whole business thing there, and they just kind of brushed me off. Like,
Well, he's moved up in the world since then, and remembering people's names is part of it.
Got
Okay.
it. The world of politics has invaded his life.
Yeah. We will declare you all champions of Ohare.
Again, I ask.
You.
Are we gonna wait
Oh,
for
what?
Ansev?
Ansov is very busy right now, and he will stop by later,
Okay.
supposedly. Okay. You are all champions of Ohare.
I'm sorry. Could you? My Discord's been fucking with me all day today.
You missed
It
nothing.
just disconnected. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh. Uh, and that's right. You'll be free to use our aircraft whenever you like. As a part of our gratitude to you, the city thanks you.
How capable are these aircraft? Like, how can they make it to the capital? Or not?
It's a good question.
Yes.
Okay. I also would like it noted. Did he just casually? Oh, you understand? You just had a character casually give us infinite use of a private jet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're aware.
I
Yes.
mean, to be fair,
could
I
share
already
it.
have that coming, so I mean, might as well make it available.
And my condolences about what happened to Acretia. I heard she didn't survive this journey.
Jokna Jor. I have full faith in Akricia's oath that she will return to us as she comes back stronger from the darkness.
More like stronger with dark, but semantics.
Jack the Hammer says, there is another matter that you all found, isn't there? He smiles and looks over at Ezereth. That's not the real Ezereth, is it? And Ezereth is like, I do not know what you're talking about. I'm right here. What are you talking about? I was there. I saw the other you. There's no way that you would believe that that other person is me. Be real. Ugh. Is there any way we can prove this? And he looks around.
I look at you two guys going, what is he talking about?
One of the hostages you had found was someone who appeared to be this guy, this
I remember
counselor.
it was like a
Obvious councilman.
it was like a financials dude or something, right?
Didn't we bring all of them back?
Yeah. So we brought him back, but while so we had all the hostages, they're all free. We said, "Oh, hey, Mr. Councilman." He said, "I'm not a councilman."
Yeah.
He has no recollection of being a councilman.
No,
He
no, no.
he
Let me-
claims
let
to be a
me-
totally
no, no,
different
no,
person.
Let me
So-
rephrase. Isn't he in the city right now? Can't we bring him here?
Yes, you could.
So
Um,
as you guys, I guess doing so right there, talking about this, you see two daggers fling at him, at the guy, big guy. I'm
All right.
gonna,
He's
yep.
gonna do something
Whoa,
cool.
what?
with that.
All right. This guy in the back steps forward from the shadows and flings two daggers at who?
At the one on top, the
At
one right there.
Ezra. Okay.
Guys are out. Yeah.
What?
War is unfazed.
Okay. You hit.
Daggers land. Oh, sick.
And seriously,
Hold on.
basic.
You're throwing these daggers at who? I'm sorry. There's a lot of names. going
So
on.
you basically see this, this figurine on this guy right here. All of a sudden,
Right.
2 daggers just come out of nowhere, and you're attacking, hitting Azrath right there. So
Right.
Azrith is the
The dude in the middle that we've been talking
is my
about.
guy, right?
He's the suspicious politician,
Mhm.
not a politician.
Okay. So wait, then. Okay, I'm confused. Azareth is. So who's the guy from the? Because I thought that was the guy that I had talked to.
You had talked to
Oh.
him. Yes.
Mhm.
You had
Okay,
talked.
so I actually had met him before.
Yes, you had met him before.
Okay, I didn't realize they were the same person. That's what was confusing me, because
Okay.
my interaction with him was very brief with frickin' what's his name, my contact at the Explorers League,
Right, because they were all there together. Yeah.
because he was there with him, and I introduced myself. Said, "All right, I'll leave you to it."
Yep.
And
Okay.
as far as I
Yeah.
knew, the one that was on the council, correct me if I'm wrong, more or less subtly said he answers to my guy at the Explorers League.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Al?
Yes. Yes.
Am I getting that right?
Uh-huh.
And so you threw the daggers at the one that's on the council, or yes?
Yes.
The one right here right here. This guy here who claims to be
Because the other one who claims to not have any recollection of being is somewhere in the city. He's not here.
Right. He's not here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm caught up now. Thank you. I apologize.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm confused now, but
Yeah.
I'll roll with it.
All right. So when you hit him,
Mhm.
a gray ooze splashes out in place of blood from him. And he leaps onto the table and throws down a pod which explodes and splashes a cloud of acid over everybody. Everybody can make a con save.
While I was showing the daggers, and as he's bleeding, I do say it's pretty simple. You see what type of blood bleeds out of them, and then there we go. So
Okay.
Still on the rooftop.
All right. So everybody can make a con save.
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Those are passes. I have to open a character sheet.
Popping batteries real quick.
16?
That is a fail.
That's also that was a check, not a save. Do you want me to re-roll it for a save, or
Sure.
it probably
Yeah,
not? It's a
it's
+1 either way, so
Okay,
I think
then
we should just
6. Yeah, we'll keep it then. Okay, so that's a roll of save here. It's a fail. All right, so the damage on these is 2d10 halved for a pass. So
2D. That's notable. Not a fan of
the
that.
damage is 14 halved if you passed. Okay, it's acid.
You said half, so I half the half since I'm resistant to acid.
So then you take 4. Then you take 4 if you're resistant to acid. Okay.
All right. May I use my earth and grass spell and give me a strength save from him?
are we? Yeah.
We're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna say before like the initiative is rolled, after the acid cloud goes off, he jumps across the table. You see like his arm extend and grab Zocho, and then we're going to a different scene where you follow them out into this open area courtyard, and here we are.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
And Sev's not
real
here.
quick, I got an 11 for my initiative roll, but due to me being on the rooftop, can I get a free turn to do something?
Okay. Yeah, as they bound out of the area, you can take an action.
I would say, I mean, if we're playing like like Baldur's Gate logic, I'm not combat. But
Right.
essentially, what I'm gonna do is kind of like what I did last major, and get over this guy and drop down on top.
Okay. So, where are you going?
So I'm assuming the big old tentacly thing is the bad guy.
Yeah, as he leaves, you see him shedding his form as Ezereth and becoming this thing, this horrible
As,
tentacled monster.
as he's moving, I'm going to grapple hook across the area, as he is, and essentially try to land on top of him, and inject blade into body.
Okay. So you get to make
Boom.
an attack roll for the grappling hook.
Well, I'm not grappling him. I grappled like something above him or above him to like drop down on top of him. And then I'm gonna
Okay,
stab him with the
so
blade. So you're gonna roll attack for the blade.
sure, you're dropping down from like a pillar. Okay, we'll say. All right.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Well, technically it'd be a mod of 20, but yeah. 10 damage, and since it's the first attack round for me, that would be, what did I say it was 1d6 fire? Ooh. Ah, shit, I'm sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Thought I had it written in there, but I guess not. Page. What's the command to search for something on a page?
Control F.
Oh.
So by the way, the other people in that room are like basically either recovering from the acid or helping each other. Okay. Just so you know.
Right. 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So loop. Oh, nice, max damage. So that's 22 points of damage, 12 of that being.
Okay. I have recorded it.
Sick with it.
All right. Then the first turn goes to Crove.
Okay. Crow basically looks at you and basically, champions of Ahave, show me what you're capable of. Don't disappoint me. And then he shall go. 5. Let's see. So these are both five.
I will say Tum Tarask Voshu. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, War was thinking the same thing.
I was merely behaving of just keeping the council, guarded for the most part. But, and then he goes, let me do our work here. We can do our introductions later. Five.
I'm going to send you a message, Chuck,
30.
as well.
Yep. I'm gonna like
Chuck.
Chuck, sorry.
Let me do this. I am gonna do a sort of medicine check on him for my ability.
Medicine check.
Yep.
Your medicine check on him?
Yeah, I'm doing an anatomical assessment of a body, a creature.
No,
Okay.
I was making a joke
Yeah.
because I have a high medicine check that I was counter medicine checking you.
Ah. All right. So what's our medicine check?
So this is basically this character. You can use cunning action to make a medicine check against a character's DC. Basically, it analyzes the weak points. You have advantage on the roll against humanoid. Doesn't matter on that. On success, you can do sneak attack against the target even if you don't have advantage on the target roll, as long as you make an attack with a dagger. Additionally, if you deal sneak attack damage with a dagger, you can reroll. So basically, I have sneak attack no matter what, basically, on that creature.
All right.
Not using a scalpel as a
So
dagger, you're failing.
You've enabled sneak attack from using your medicine check, right?
Yes, correct.
And I'll also tell you something about the creature because you've looked at it.
Mhm.
Got a robot knife in its chest.
This creature doesn't use its eyes to see, so light will probably not impact it at all. Okay.
So, okay, gotcha. Okay, light. Well, I just see a quick gesture to telling everybody, just as a little inspection, do not think light will be useful on him. And then I shall, I guess, throw one of my masterwork daggers at it. So, because, actually, no, I'm gonna use my bracers. So I'm gonna use 2 dagger attacks on it. So,
Okay.
these are
It's like
A
a
miss.
homebrew rogue.
19.
That is a hit. Second.
Okay. That's 8 damage there. I'm gonna reroll the 2 and the 1.
Okay.
That's dumb. I did not do that. Was 1 weird.
Just roll 2d6.
Okay, same did 9
Okay.
damage. So yep. There you go.
Oh, okay. So 17 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn for now. So
All right. At the end of your turn, it uses a legendary action to bite Zocho. Oh my god.
Stabbing it.
did it? What happened? We don't see your
Crit.
rolls.
It crit.
Oh,
I'll show my rolls from now on, I guess.
okay.
Let's see.
All right.
We can set that up. Come on. Okay. We are crit biting Zocho, which does not bend, does not,
Mhm.
it's not looking good for him. Okay. Zocho is dead.
Crow is just like fascinating. Such a monster's strength with its jaw.
Yeah.
I
He
must
screams
tear.
in agony as it tears him apart, and the next turn is Zocho's turn. He's done. Okay, and then the next turn is Kaji's turn.
You said light would not work against it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to step away for a sec. Are we in combat? Do
Yes,
I
we
have
are.
no
Yes, we
initiative
are.
and shit?
Yeah,
Let's-
full
Yes.
initiative. I jumped from the rooftops because I wasn't in combat yet. Murder stabbed him. Weird dude threw some daggers, did some like magic doctor shit to throw those daggers even better. And then thing blob man bit the shit out of the guy, and now he's just dead. Just fucking like
Got it.
Zocho's last action was to try and be your friend, War, and you just watched him die.
So what happened was, is as the creature went in to bite him, War stabbed his blade through the creature's head and actually stabbed Zocho in the face. And
Oh, rip. All right, I think I can record these initiatives. Let's see. I have to manually add it in because it was a little late. 12 and 15. Okay. So, we're doing Kaji and then we go to James Bond.
Guess I'll use Scorching Ray of the 3rd level.
Ooh.
So that's 4 attacks against it.
Okay.
1, 13, miss. 23,
Hits.
natural 20,
Crits.
and a 24.
Hits. So 2 hits and a crit.
Alright, so first 4d6 for fire, and then we just doing the double rolls for...
Yeah.
So 4d6 for the fire for the first one, and then 4d6 fire for the crit. Bad roll. So 15 and
29.
14, 29 fire damage.
All right.
Launch off 4 things of fire against it.
All right.
And then
After
I'll
that,
move over to the side.
it uses a legendary action and becomes invisible.
I didn't say I was done.
Oh well, it does it after your turn.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
I think it's still going to be pretty easy to target until it bucks me off.
Yeah,
You're still on its back. Yeah.
Yep. This is a deja vu moment I'm having here.
Your fucking is.
Right, this is a
No.
deja vu moment.
No. That was Ansa. He was here. This guy has no. I mean, he
Well-
feels that sense of deja vu, but he doesn't know why.
As much as I don't like it, I am holding that scepter of star metal, so I will create a ball of light next to it.
Okay.
If it starts its turn within it, it takes 2d6 radiant and it has to give me a con save.
All right.
It was war affected by that.
How big is the ball?
It says a 5-foot diameter sphere and it lights 10 feet around it, so 10.
Okay.
And I mean, quite honestly, it's 10 bright, 10 dim, and it's in the bright section, so I would position it not to get war.
All right. War's only on the outer edge of that light.
Yeah, if he's in the dim light, he's
The-
fine.
he's-
It's just the bright light.
Yeah, that's where he is. Okay.
Now, this is just out of curiosity. If I were to use Geist's bonus effect and get that one level of darkness upon me, would
It'll
that
make that
me
darkness
affect-
around you. Yeah.
and so I wouldn't be affected by the damage thing.
You might not be anyway. I'm not sure.
I'm
But
just curious.
yeah.
Okay. I think it'd be cool to roleplay that.
Okay. And then we go to James. So, James,
Yes.
you want a little bit of background about what's happened? Ezereth
Yeah, I am a little lost. So
Ezereth was daggers were thrown at this Ezereth, and he
Right.
sort of shed his skin as he ran out of the room. He threw down some acid and ran out. And he grabbed Zocho and he killed Zocho as this monster that he's become. And those of you who are here ran out and continued to try and chase him down, while some others who stayed in the other room are looking to the injured. Okay.
okay.
And here you are.
So we're fighting which person?
Well,
It's an invisible entity underneath war.
turned invisible. it turned invisible at the end of its last turn, or at the end of
Did you ever play the first Kingdom Hearts with the Tarzan level?
Oh, it makes sense now. Okay. Actually,
You're fighting
that makes
against
sense now.
chameleon underneath war.
Okay.
You saw it disappear, so you literally know that it's presumably still there because you see War kind of floating in a really awkward way right above nothing.
Oh, I see. Well then, how
Disc,
far is he from? How far is he from me? I guess.
Also, you saw it bite off Zocho's head, we'll say.
Correct.
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
I did catch that weirdly. That wasn't.
It's
what I
got
thought. So
vorpal
how far
teeth.
is it from me?
It is. Let's draw a little meter thing.
Wait, for real?
50 feet, basically, 55 feet.
Vorpal teeth would be wild.
No, it didn't have Vorpal teeth. It just rolled a crit, and he only had 1 HP when he even hit it.
All right, so I'm going
Zocho's a
to.
little baby level 3 character, and he's died.
All right, I'm gonna move my full 30
Okay,
up to him.
so you're about there, crossing this fountain.
Well, hello there.
This is not on Sev, right?
No,
No.
Or this is on Sev.
it is
No.
not on Sev.
So this is not on Sev. Got it.
This is Vesna.
Not Vesna either. This is,
Christ, I
This is-
swear to God.
this is a
He's so.
strange
Sailor Moon.
medical
So I'm going to.
guy with knife throwing that you've seen.
Mhm.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you have disadvantage on this, but you can make the attack.
Why do I have disadvantage on this?
You have disadvantage because the guy is invisible. The target.
But you said I know that war is grabbing on. I get.
Oh, yeah,
know
yeah,
it, but you have disadvantage because
Oh,
you can't
correct.
physically hit him.
Yeah.
So you could
yeah.
be a little short, or you can hit, past him and it dodges.
Yeah.
I would say
Okay.
one of the things, this probably isn't a huge creature and thing, nothing like super big. So like you don't know the exact dimension.
Right.
Roughly humanoid shaped enemy. Well, not humanoid,
Right.
but human sized.
But you can still make the attack because you do know where it is.
Right.
War.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So you get, I think,
Why-
2 shots because you're level 6 or whatever.
Correct. I have 2 beams. Why am I not getting the option to roll?
Could war potentially like, for lack of a better way,
I'm
of
not
saying
getting
it,
the
like,
option to
grab
roll
it
on my
by the
character sheet at all.
hair and like pull it so that
Would
it's
you like
kind
me
of
to roll it?
No, hold on, because I got to figure out why I can't roll anything.
Did you hear my question? No.
Oh, what did you say?
I was saying, would it be possible for war to essentially like grab this thing and kind of pull so that like I'm holding it in a way, like if it had hair, like grab its hair, pull
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of, while he's shooting at it. So essentially, war would pull the majority of this meat in front of him and say, "Shoot me," so he
Okay,
wouldn't have.
so I think I know what you're saying. We'll just say you use your reaction and make a check. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, what's a good die roll to make?
I mean,
I didn't
realistically,
have your character sheet open. Okay,
I
so
think athletics would be the most realistic. But if you have something else in mind, let me know. I don't have any bonuses to athletics, just so
you can use acrobatics.
acrobatics. That's going to be a plus.
And
Of
this is
8.
what this means is you're not positioning it in front of you. You're just going behind it and giving him a good target. You're like
Okay.
shifting your own self. Okay.
So that's 23. So I'm going to assume that's a pretty good success.
Yep. So
All right. So war will
by
shout out.
following that direction, you'll get to negate the disadvantage.
So war just says, "Target me."
So I have a question, just
Uh-huh.
troubleshooting for people who use D&D Beyond. So I can still interact with all like my spell slots and like everything else, but all of the boxes that I would normally click to like roll something on D&D Beyond are just gone. So it's just the number is there, but it's not interactable. It's just like a
Yeah, I don't know if that is. I haven't
So-
seen that before.
Have you already tried restarting the page?
I have. I've
Okay.
refreshed it a couple times, and every time I do, like the boxes are there for like a second, and then they vanish again. And
The only thing I might be able to think of is maybe like something to do with, but I don't understand.
Like I have a
Be sure
patch
about that.
available. I have a patch available for Chrome, and if I was
Mhm.
having problems, that would be the first thing I would try. I don't know if you have a patch available.
I don't know what that means because I'm not
Like
a
an
computer
update
nerd.
for Chrome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be what it is then. So.
Mm.
So yeah, I guess you can roll for me, Al,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
Here we go. You
Yeah,
got a
I'll
nat 1, and then you got a nat 20. That's
Okay.
really bizarre.
That's
Okay,
a
so you
side
crit it.
Cool.
So your damage is 13.
Cool.
And
Takes 13 force damage.
all right.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
What gives you do it again?
Extra attack.
For Eldritch Blast?
No, you don't get extra
No.
attack with that. That's a spell.
Eldritch, but it's an attack action. Never mind.
No, attack action
No.
is taking a melee attack.
No,
Yeah.
maybe I think we had this conversation, haven't we? Okay, my bad.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why most spells get the whole when you level up, gain an additional
Yes.
beam kind of thing to compensate for the
Correct.
lack of attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just as
Well-
Tyler said.
If that's the
Hold on a
case,
second. Hold on, wait a second. I'm looking it up and I just saw something that cantrip. Use a cantrip as action to make a weapon attack as extra.
That might be a feature for like a warlock at a certain level.
Also, if you cast,
That was a forum, so
Ooh.
so are we good now? Can I continue? I don't.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Has anyone have any allies been like damaged? Obviously, dude got his head bitten off. I can't do anything about that, but
Nobody else has been damaged. Well, actually, everybody took a small amount of acid damage.
I didn't.
oh yeah,
I was on the roof.
me.
You were on the roof. Okay. Everybody else took
Uh,
some small amount of acid damage.
Was there anyone who failed to save the con save other than?
I didn't roll Brosius. Let's see what he did. Brosius failed the con save, so he took 14.
Hmm.
So we heal him to full, first of all, because he still has a bunch of damage on him. Then we do 14. Okay. All
I'm
right.
trying to think of just something I could do for a bonus action.
Apparently, Blade Singer wizards get the ability to do like a weapon attack and then a spell with this extra attack thing, but that's the
You
extent
can cast Shield of Faith to give somebody plus
I
2
w-
AC.
I was literally about to do that. Can also I could cast Divine Favor on myself.
Yeah, you can empower your weapon.
All right. No, I'll well, War's on him, so I'm gonna give War shield.
I have a 20 AC, so honestly,
You have a 22 AC now.
okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
I mean, who else am I gonna give it to?
All right.
I don't know.
So,
I mean, I just don't get hit often, so that's why like I feel like it's not necessary. But I mean, I'll
Right.
take it because I mean, things bite's hard.
the next turn is Brosius. He's just going to charge and do a goring attack if he can hit it.
our man
Live
Grosius, let's
on the
go.
phone and hey, NSF, can you just yell at me a little, like tell me to kill this?
Ah, he hits it.
Just
Does 7 damage.
Like you did in the dungeon, dude. Like I
just
just,
start.
I just can't enjoy the kill without.
He did
telling
Goring
me.
Rush.
Yeah.
You see us and Rilla's initiative. He always threw
Goring
the
Rush hits, doesn't it? Knock
telephone.
prone? Or am I
What?
thinking something else?
Sorry.
Doesn't Goring Rush have a secondary effect if it hits?
Oh.
It pushes
As
him
a
5
bonus
feet, I
attack.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can make an attempt to push it 10 feet.
Or be concerned that the goring
I feel
is
like
going to hit him.
he shouldn't do that because it pushes it out of an area of effect for no reason. So I guess we're not going to do that. Okay, War's turn.
Man, that's crazy. All right, so question for the mechanic's sake. So was my initial attack considered to be in this round, or was that a different round?
We'll just say that was a different round.
So that's going to allow me to get the fire damage again. So rolling for arm blade.
All right.
All right, so first attack is going to be a 25 damage.
You hit, you damage, you fire damage.
Fire damage for additional 5, so that's gonna be 19 on that, and blade attack. That hits as well. Alright, so 10 more damage. So I think that was a total of 25.
Okay.
I pulled the chat log. Or no, it wasn't 25. It was 29.
Yeah. All right. Now it has its turn.
Is it still within that range?
Yeah.
Con save 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It fails.
Alright, so it's going to take 2d6
It was very good at
radiant.
con save, but it failed. Okay.
That'll be 5 radiant. And that's it.
All right. It takes 5. Okay. It roars in agony, and it begins to attack. We're going to start with one tentacle attack against War, one against Brosius. So we're going to start with the one against War, which gets advantage because it's still invisible. It will lose the invisibility immediately after this attack. I got a nat 20, so it's a hit
Um,
on the tentacle.
get this real quick. Let's see. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna use my all source point and say no.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
man.
I have one all source remaining from the amass.
What does Crow
God.
sense from this, by the way?
Um,
Or does
you
he sense
don't-
anything?
Okay, so you see some kind of a
With dark
eruption of
energy.
light, of dark energy. That's good. Dark energy from War. And after you're watching him, he moves faster than anything you've ever really seen, or at least anything the size of a person. It's like it's like watching some bullet time
Fair enough.
movement.
The words he'll just Crow say is fascinating.
And the attack misses War, and then the second attack goes after Brosius, and it hits, and it does 11 damage. And Brosius is grappled.
Chuck, have you rolled your apples for the day?
I
And
did. It was a
then-
normal apple. Thanks.
You said it was a normal apple?
It was a normal apple. I couldn't bring it up. So, yep, sad face.
Look, man, I just need you to fuel me with all source constantly.
And then he's going to bite onto Brosius, but he misses.
What a fucking nerd.
Yep, and that's his turn. And then we go to Crove.
You should add the tile back in.
What's that?
You should add the monster picture back in since it's no
Oh,
longer.
right. He's no longer invisible.
Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. You see Crow basically excited from this moment he saw right there. And then you see basically again 2 daggers to him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right, so I'll do this one. 6 damage there. And I'm just gonna do this. I'll keep that roll. So 20 damage right there.
Okay.
And then another dagger roll.
Hits.
8 damage right there.
Okay.
And then Crow will get closer to him. 5, 10, 15. And then he is going to do Flurry of Blows against him.
Oh, okay.
It's a monk thing, isn't it?
That is a
Mhm.
monk thing.
I have so many questions.
19 to hit.
Or this guy's almost as suspicious as the cat.
10 damage.
It is
Oh,
the
bludgeoning.
cat.
Okay.
I swear to God, I
26.
will fucking kill him if he's the cat.
You hit.
10 more damage on him
But
there.
I'm just helping you.
And then his exhilaration basically makes him to go back. He does not take an opportunity attack. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Amazing, amazing! I've never seen such warriors like you all. And then at the end.
He's going to use its legendary action at the end of its turn to
Mhm.
teleport along with the creature that it's grappled.
Ah,
This is
Yeah.
something. Huh?
Okay.
Am
So-
I being teleported with it since I was on it, or no?
It's a good question.
Um,
I know it says
I
grapple.
think
so that's
you are because you're holding on to it.
sick.
Okay. It's sort of the
It's in
open
mode.
to interpretation. Okay. So that was its legendary action this round.
Mhm.
And now we go to James's turn. You can reach
Okay.
it in melee this turn.
I
Even though it went
figured as
behind
much.
you. You know.
With that spin dash.
Did you ever add the +2 to attack and damage to Dantalion?
Oh,
Because you say in the description it has a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, but like on the sheet it still says just +8.
let me do something to see if
Which
we'll
is my
verify
standard.
that really quickly. I'm just going to add a non-magical maul to your attack, to your sheet, and compare it. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
All right. So
I just noticed that. Sorry.
the maul attack is at a +6, but Dantalion is at a +8. So yes,
Okay, so all right, got it.
it's just because your charisma is driving
It's
the
my
Eldritch
charisma.
Blast.
I see. I see. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You see why I was confused a little bit,
Yeah,
but
I
I get
do.
it. Okay, I
Okay.
get it now. All right, so I'm gonna run. The thing has Brosius grappled, right?
It does.
All right, I'm gonna run. Uh, I'm gonna run. Can I run next to evil not Onsev here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him,
Okay.
Hello there.
and I'm gonna
Again.
say, quit wearing my friend's face, and then I'm gonna hit him in the face with Dantalion, the Great Maul of Deliverance.
Okay.
Like Amazon, but faster and more force.
I do also have to ask, is this one of the things that is any of Dantalion's ancient foes?
Yes, this is this is considered a
Nasferum,
this is actually
nameless,
it's specifically I would say this is a no
Oathbreaker,
this
or
is a no this is a traitor, isn't it? I mean, it's impersonated
Yeah.
somebody.
Okay, yeah. It made us
Okay.
trust it, and then it stabbed us in the back. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's go
Okay.
with that. He'll take an extra 1d8 radiant, assuming I hit him.
You
hate the
plug in
betrayers.
damage, fire damage, weird doctor thing.
All right. So we have to roll to hit.
Yep.
Do you need me to roll that still? Okay, I will.
Yeah. It's not letting me do anything.
Okay, the first
So-
attack misses. We're going to do the second attack. Oh, garbage rolls. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Rip.
Yeah. So you have a bonus action that you can do.
I do. You're gonna use it for smite, but
Yeah.
obviously that doesn't work.
You could.
I guess
money to
because
do.
I'm right
Radiant
next.
Blasted or.
I was gonna say because I'm right next to it, I could do the Radiant Blast, which would hit both it and the big grapple tentacle thing.
I mean, it's just one creature.
Oh, are they the same creature?
Yeah.
That's confusing. Okay.
Think of it as like a corrupted flump.
You could say that.
Flumps are one of my favorites. No. Don't put that image in my head. Flumps are innocent and I love them. Don't do that.
Not this
Okay.
one. He's committed war crimes and taking
Yeah.
candy from
All
children.
right. Then it needs to make a con save.
Okay. Let's see if it can
16
do
is
it.
passing.
It's got a decent chance of making that. It did. It passed.
Okay.
I'm just normally so much better than that.
Rip.
Rip. Bad turn. Kaji.
Do that thing, Kaji. Do that strange voodoo that you do.
I do strange voodoo, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Sure do.
Well, that's the thing, is there's just so many of you right there that I don't want to...
AoE
War
that.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't
gonna
hurt.
Alright.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna look.
Give me a strength save with it.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. I'm warning you. It got an 8, but I think it's using legendary resistance.
Okay.
It passed.
Well,
Yeah.
regardless,
That's one down.
since it did break it, it's still going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That'll be 10 bludgeoning.
It's nice high.
Crack.
But it will not be restrained.
Oh, that would have been a great opportunity.
Well,
All right.
that's my action. Anyone looking more rough than anyone else?
Brosius is about half damaged, half dead.
Alright, healing word, 10 health.
All right. He's much better now.
What is Kaji's
Yeah.
healing word?
Oh, do we have a word?
Yes, give me 25 seconds. Not even. 5.
Okay.
Crun.
Yeah, that checks out.
Sounds like run in a way, but
No, crun means blood.
Oh.
Oh, bro.
Okay.
Or
So
or,
Bros-
or I could do Krunzraga, which is revenge.
What are these?
So Brosius is raging, and then he's rolling to hit with his maul.
All right,
hit
Barry.
and 18 hits. Okay. Brosius deals 26 plus 2d6 because it's an aberration. All right. Brosius kills this beast
Aw.
in his rage because it's
Oh,
finally
something
taken
cool.
170 damage. Okay. So
So,
Brosius rages out, and then he swings up his giant hammer at it, and it drops him, and then he hits it one more time to finish it off. Okay.
Warrior will to like, front foot, dismount, all moving at like incomparable human speeds, and he's standing in front of the new member,
Hmm?
And his blade is pointed to his throat.
Listen now. I have nothing to go against you.
Explain yourself.
I was an associate with Jack the Hammer. He sorta, I guess, figured out that there were some suspicious people amongst us all. I was just there to finish the job.
With a soft grunt, War, his blade returns back into his arm. Within a blink of an eye, he's 15 away. Because
Mhm.
still using that all source point.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am though fascinated how you got such speed though. For such a body like yours.
Consider it superiority.
Hmm,
I was
fair
made
enough.
for one thing and one thing only. That is to be the ender of life.
Embodiment slaughtering. Sounds up my alley.
Edgy.
Jack the Hammer has walked out. He's
You
like,
see Crow basically do about. It seems my duty has been done here.
that it has. He tosses a bag of silver to you.
He takes it and he looks at it. My, this will suffice. He puts it
But
on
you
his stack.
know, if that had turned out to be the real Ezereth, this story wouldn't have ended the same way. I think you would have been in some serious trouble.
Indeed. But testimony and testing, we all have to taste the wildlife sometimes.
Or chimes in on
I'm
this.
I'm checking. Oh, sorry. Continue. Oh,
No, you go ahead.
I just have a question when you're done.
Go ahead and ask. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
So I'm just checking. Do we know? Has it been said where these like things come from? Like the thing that was impersonating what's his name? Have we established that?
what you
Putting out
know
a bit, Josh.
is that these were creatures that Anzysha had brought into her service. You're not really sure what their origin is.
But
But,
no matter what, we know they're bad because the bad lady brought them. Is
Yeah.
that the info
Yeah.
we have?
Well, I mean, it was impersonating a counselor for its own purposes that nobody really understands.
Wow. Then in that case, James is just gonna take him out. That he has some questions for I forget the guy's name once again.
For Crove or for Jack the Hammer or for somebody who's not here?
Somebody who's not here.
The guy that we just
The
called
Explorers
the
League, Explorers League head. Yeah.
Yes, the Explorers League. I forget his name.
Yeah, I have his name.
He invited me to a party in the capital.
Carl Varson.
Carl, that's right. James has some questions for Carl.
That kills people. Oh, I didn't know.
So as you guys doing so right there, and guys, Crow will go to the dead body over here.
Just throwing in War was chiming in on a little conversation about Jack the Hammer. Had I not suspected that this was an imposter, those blades would have never reached their target.
Well, it's good you all managed to clear up the matter. I never would have expected such a beast to be lurking among us. I think we all owe you our lives.
Gulshan
I'll just add it to your tab.
Oh,
Gulshan Grobrak. That's what he said.
gotcha.
Jacques no. You are a fool. You jumped to the gun.
What do you mean? Merely investigating the bite on this person's body.
I was saying prior to throwing the daggers could have prevented
No.
this death here. And I'm going to, because I'm probably much taller than you, lean down close and turn on my spirit sight.
Fair enough.
Okay.
This allows me to see the true essence of everything around me.
Ooh, all right. So,
Illusions, invisibility, shapeshifters, I see their true form.
all right. There are no other shapeshifters present.
What do you see when you look at War?
The man in front of me, new person.
Not a shapeshifter.
Not a shapeshifter, not a demon, not a devil, not evil, not just a plain old human.
Think evil is subjective?
It is subjective, but I'm just listing out things that I could see.
I'm checking now.
I mean, one could
If
say
you see people in their true form, does that mean you like see them naked and shit? Like, are you looking at everyone without their clothes and armor and shit?
Darn it.
That would be their true form without any cover.
I think that's canon.
Why?
When Kaji
No,
uses
you-
this ability, he's everyone naked. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like
but
what
he's
you
not
see,
easily
Latro?
swayed.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say, do you like what you see, Kaji?
All right. Let's see here.
This is objectively hot. Not
I
even
will say this though:
Trove,
if you
Trove
since
is
you
a
mean,
human.
yeah, go
Trove
ahead.
is a human man.
All right.
You will notice though, I will say this is that his body is like all stitches around him, everywhere. So
Uh,
that's it.
yeah.
I do a glancing medical check to see if this man is actually alive.
Who are you looking at?
Crove,
Okay.
Mr. Stitches.
Take a look. Make a medicine check.
Where's my medicine skill? Hello? Oh, there it is. That's gonna be. Oh, that's bullshit. Should have stopped at 13. That's a
That's
16.
Fine. 16 is good enough. Crove, what's your life status? Which I
Oh,
guess
he's
also-
exhilarated. He's happy at what's
alive.
been going. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's enjoying life right now.
So he is alive.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not getting an actual answer. I'm like, are you alive? Like, all right.
Yes.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to lean down to
Mhm.
what's his face laying there and say Goldrager Urbek and place him in like a peaceful form.
Yeah. I was also trying to see about that Moabite because he's always curious about that. So, but okay.
Zocho
Yeah.
was a promising young hunter. It's a shame what happened. But this is the life we lead.
Give
We
me a
all
few
take
more
risks.
levels, I'll learn resurrection.
Zosho was just
Sorry, go ahead.
no. Basically, he looks at this. You say that, but he's merely a fickle. He should not taken the job if he was new with such weakness like him.
War will go over to the creature and cut open its guts and retrieve the head.
Okay. In the creature's guts, you find a misshapen head of, well, not misshapen. It's like slightly dissolved head, I guess. Yeah.
We'll place that on the chest of Zocho.
Zocho. Returning that to Zocho. Okay.
No, I sent you a message. I don't know if I had time before anything happened to do that, but FYI.
Oh, okay.
It's probably too late now, so I won't do it.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to return to the council chambers, I think. Well, we're sending some guards to clean this up.
Now,
Jack the Hammer, I do
Kaji.
have one request. Oh, go ahead.
Now,
Uh,
Kaji and Kaji fashion. Is there any meat off this beast?
Yes.
Kaji a tentacle.
this horrific beast meat. Yes, you can get that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to inspect
Smells
to
of
see.
pine.
All right.
I would inspect to see, would this be an actual okay thing to eat, or is it like, I don't know, a spirit sense going, yeah, this is bad to eat?
You hear the dick spirit from the meeting. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Okay, so there's nothing that's telling you this is definitely extremely bad, but it's kind of questionable. You're like, it's like a strange beast, but you don't really think it's necessarily poisonous.
Mm,
Think back to
I
you
think the
flashback
strangest
to Bash.
Kaji would eat would be the T-Rex. I think I'll hold back on this one.
Okay. Okay.
Because this
I
seems
don't,
like
I
an
don't understand.
eldritch
What
horror.
would be the what would be the difference? I mean, listen, what would be the difference between eating Cthulhu and eating like calamari? I really don't, you know. So Eldritch or Schmeldritch more
Honest.
like.
All right. I'll return us to the council chamber scene.
Uh,
There we go. Bye, Zoe.
J- Jack the Hammer, I would like to have a word with you privately, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna go tinkle BRB.
Who's having
Remember,
this word?
the saying always sprinkles when he tinkles.
Prove?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I have to. Don't forget.
Do you want this to be like
Yeah,
private, like
leave.
private
Yes.
messages?
Yes,
Okay.
private.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, don't forget, I have to call it in like 45.
Yeah, yeah. That's we're there's no more combat, I don't think. So we're just role playing from here.
So,
Okay. So
Okay, yep.
Jack and Crove are talking in the distance.
Yep. So,
Meanwhile, Blake is like, all right, so now that we've got the Emberstone resupplied to the city, I don't know how much you know, but the riots have been starting the last couple days because we were out of power. And now that we're getting this back into order, we need to do something to help the city come together. And Lacavisi is like, that's why I think we're going to have Acretia's funeral.
what?
You know, she's a hero of the city, and
I beg to differ. Hold a festival. A festival of heroes.
a festival of heroes.
Less
That's
mournful.
right. Yes, less of a dour mood, and it allows you to celebrate the lives lived of both those currently living and those who are past.
This
mar-
we could do. Yeah.
you hear clapping and marvelous, marvelous, as suspected of the champions of Ahare.
And then they return.
Look at this guy.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Kaji's gonna look at you, looking ready to like, he's gonna slap you.
James, seeing the look Kaji gave, James is literally gonna walk up to Kaji and be, me too, but let it go.
Crove here is a hunter from the capital. He's one of our best, I would say. But quite eccentric. Jack the Hammer explains.
He's from the capital?
Yes.
Or gives a look to Kaji and gives him a look like pantomime.
I only heard part of that.
Yeah, I heard you say pantomime. Then no.
Or looks at Kaji and he gives him a little pantomiming nod, like, "Give me the word."
Ah, yeah.
Wait, I missed it. What did he say?
Looks at Kaji. Give word.
Yes.
Slice dice, kill death.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold off for now. Is the nod I give back.
At any
But the moment this guy gets any more shadier than what he is, we will not hesitate. Is the look I give you.
If at any point
He gives
he's
a
darker
Yeah,
than
no,
war,
all of those words came through the look that he gave you.
Well, we
Oh,
we
yeah.
thought
if
we
he,
thought that since Acretia had disappeared, you needed somebody else really shady. And
I don't think how campaigns work like that.
yeah,
he basically with his top hat bows as you do that. And be like, wait there.
we didn't trust Acrisha and New Blood. That's just as shady. Nah, it's just don't cut it, fam. War doesn't like to be noticed, and this man is noticing a lot.
yes. At any rate, I would say enjoy your time in the city. The festival will be held in a week, or as soon as we can arrange it. At any rate, if you need to ever come back and see any of us, we'll be around. And of course, the city can never thank you enough for all that you've done.
Indeed.
And then the meeting is kind of wrapping up. If you want to talk to anybody other than that, we'll just move back to the city map.
I actually... He's texting me. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, you got to run.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you'll
Yep.
just run
Okay.
out into
So-
the city.
he's doing. James and Brosius are going to go do things somewhere. Okay,
Ooh la la.
Beep.
I mean,
that's
if
exactly. I mean,
others would like to, to interact with Brosius, he doesn't have to come.
he doesn't have to. If somebody wants to have a word with him, yeah, they can track him down. He has access to a remote device to talk to him.
Mhm.
If you want? Okay.
Well, war's done here, so he's got some stuff to do and kind of way out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. We're moving out of here, I think.
Before like anything, as they are like about to leave, Viking basically says, "I hope our next encounter with each other will be as satisfying as before. My name is obviously Crove, from what you hear, and I hope that my introduction was warm welcoming for all of you."
Warm welcoming?
And-
You opened up with an attack on someone.
All right.
And then you see him proceed to just move his way out.
Okay. So he's gone out.
Saying-
We're
saying
not going
with-
to say where he is
yeah,
just yet.
Whispering the London Bridge is falling down in a way, even though it doesn't work. Some form to him like that.
The Ohare Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling.
All right. So
War has
anywhere
exactly.
you all want to visit in
two things.
town, or okay, yeah.
And instead
So
of
the
lady,
first-
he'd say fair maiden.
So the first thing is, I don't know if I ever got around to request from Uncle Koro and the map of the vault of Aura here.
Yes, the vault. Okay. So
I'd like to read that note and then check out that map. See, cipher anything.
all right, so the map indicates a series of corridors with traps and the vault door, essentially. Okay.
Okay.
It is. So over on the left of the map here, you see the Hall of the Oro here. Over. Let me see if I can draw it. Like way over
I
here.
see it.
Okay. So that is a treasure vault that the Oro here had that Uncle Koro was interested in getting into. And he was kind of putting together all the stuff he needed to get into it.
What are the Aura here? Is that the big
It's the
giant?
Stone Conclave. Yes, it's the giants who rule the city.
Okay.
They have a secret vault that he was interested in.
Do it, war.
All right.
Fuck those giants.
Well, I think that's going to be step number 2. First, War's going to go down to that necromancer house in the water.
All right, we're going to the necromancer's house at the waterfront district. Sure. Okay. So this is in the old gang turf of the Blue Pelicans.
The dead pelicans.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them are dead, and those that survived have become something else. They've become like the town guard for the new tribal council or whatever. They're
The
no longer
tribalkins.
they're no longer Blue Pelicans though. So their old territory is kind of abandoned.
Good.
So on the 3rd floor of like a rundown building, there's an apartment that is where you're heading. Okay. And let's see. When you get there, the door is locked.
Right. Could I try and do a sleight of hand check to...
Yes, you can.
Right. That's going to be a 22.
Ooh. So what does it take? I have to look up what it takes to beat an arcane lock.
What the fucking arcane lock?
Yeah. You can.
spell
I know
magic.
a high enough sleight of hand will do it, but it may be pretty hard. Okay. It is. It is just plus 10 DC to the regular lock. Ugh.
So,
I don't think that works though, because the regular lock is not going to be DC 12.
oh, I
But
did it.
I think what you've discovered is it seems to be a magical lock.
So I didn't get in then.
No.
Okay. Is there any other means of getting in? Like, is there a window? Like, an access from the roof?
Um. Well, there's.
If not, I'm just gonna shoot the door open.
Yeah, I think destructivity is your main way in. I think that this is a rundown building, and you could probably break through a wall or the door. You know, really.
Or we can make a pit. That's kidding, but you have to find on something. That's kidding.
Alright, well, I guess I'll take out Breaker Yafreen and just, like, blast a hole through the...
I'm blasting. Nice.
So you blast the hole into, was it the wall?
I mean, I was literally just shooting, like, the door
Okay, you shoot the door.
just open.
Blow it off its hinges. All right, cool.
Yeah, that works. We'll do that.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh no, there's no alarm here, unfortunately. It's like,
Magic mouth.
okay.
Oh, lock it.
So, what do I see now?
So inside you see a shrine to a black dragon. You see vials of various liquids. You see a book with some sort of summoning spell open on it. And there is at the shrine that you saw to the Black Dragon, there's like some kind of a holy symbol. It is like a 3-clawed hand.
All right. I will take a look at the book.
All right. This is the Necromancer's spell book.
Oh man.
The
Yes.
Necronomicon.
Here comes the necromancer arc we needed.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
So I'm
All right.
gonna go ahead and type that into here. Well, I'll just tell it you in a text because nobody else is in there.
Lurks, I'll be mysterious about it.
Yeah.
Open! Necromancer spellbook, how mysterious.
Uh, okay, so that. Um, vials of various liquids. That was the other thing that I had to say. Okay. Um, and there's also
Also
a caged bird.
describe the bird to me.
Um,
Is it crow-like?
yes, we'll just
Is
say
it?
it's
Is it? I first thought I heard.
Yeah.
I thought I heard it's Crove-like. I'm like,
I shoot the bird.
okay. There you go. All right, that's what you find. Also, there's like a bed. This place was where she stayed. It seems like she was quite insane. There's like all these like let's say there's like the conspiracy theory like pictures on the wall kind of shit going on. Okay.
Lost herself to the sauce.
Yeah.
So I mean, looking through the book, do I find something of like reanimation of sort?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it something I'd be able to cast right now?
Um, it's a ritual you could perform. It would take you like basically all night to do because it's your first time doing it. Okay.
So I think War is first going to uncage the crow and see if to like come to him.
It cause, and then it says, "Stranger, stranger, where is mistress?"
Your mistress is now one with.
Uh, and who are you?
I was amongst the numbers who felt her. Well, not quite particularly useful. I am part of the members who slew. I seek to employ her methods of madness for my own personal endeavor, if you will.
I am Craw. If you would choose to pursue these arts, I was once her familiar. I could be yours as well.
This seems advantageous.
All
I
right.
think you upon his offer.
All right, cool. And I've
All
written that down for you.
And with that, he will converse with the crow and begin this ritual
All right, so
to
that's
essentially turn.
yes, that's how War spends his evening learning this. Okay. I guess that leaves us with Kaji. How would you
Yes.
like to go about your day?
I would return to my training because it's not complete.
It is not complete. Okay. You head back to Zale. All right. So,
Just assume me and Master Blaster have been working on the craftsmanship of the Elysium grenade.
you are
The re-
learning
God.
Master Blaster explosives training.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The refinements. I mean, I already am. I'm merely now developing the new product.
And
Yes.
Ziggs comes back as Ziggs.
All right. And
That was a League of Legends character.
Yes.
does Crove have an agenda
Oh my
that we need to follow up on right now? Or do we
Yeah,
do that later?
we'll do that later.
Okay, cool. All right, then. I think we'll call the session because so many people are absent anyway, and it's
Mhm.
just okay.
But Vault.
Yeah.
The vault.
Yeah. I think the vault should be done with a little more respect than just have
Mhm.
it be done right now.